All right, I'm gonna do something I never do. Remember this? I'm gonna make a video first thing in the morning, something I never do, because I don't like making videos when I'm working. Have y'all ever noticed that? I like to stick to equipment. It's Monday morning, April 10th, 11th, 12th, I don't know, whatever the frick day is. I was gonna show you my first setup. Now listen, I've got two setups. I've got to put new tires on the Gator made trailer, and it's gonna stay hooked to this truck, and this 14 foot's gonna stay hooked to the red Ram. So I'm splitting my mileage up. Depends on where I'm working. Right now I'm at the furthest point from where I work, right? It takes me an hour and 20 minutes straight to get here. So I'm gonna start using the 2500 Chevrolet, right? I just got it out of the shop. I went ahead and had them do $2,200 worth of crap, service the transmission. The oil lines was leaking. I had the rear differential done, the intake clean, new plugs, new wires, brakes. I can do brakes myself, but I just let them do it since it was there. They service transmission, so it shifts good now. Changed the oil, full synthetic. This truck's always had synthetic put in it. So it's ready to go. It's 2,200 bucks. Stuff like that's expensive, but it's worth its weight in gold. So it is a long bed, four-wheel drive. Y'all seen this truck before? Y'all seen it? Hold on, I'm trying to get out of the way. This is a business right here, and I don't want to mess with them. But anyway, it's a four-wheel drive, 6-liter. It just turned over 131,000 miles, so it's basically just breaking in. I will show you one thing. I did put new headlights on it. It looks so good now. I've got to replace, look at that. I've got to put my wreck set Chevy logo. I got to order one of those. But I bought that, changed I've changed everything on this truck. I've spent a lot of money on this truck. Firestones, new tail lights. There's the 14-foot trailer. I carry this Red Max with me no matter what setup I'm using. This or the other one. It has become my go-to because the handle is bigger, so my arthritis don't hurt. I still carry my favorite trimmers, my 525 LS and LST. Here comes more people. I don't want to put them on my video to be nice. That's a pretty color. I like the color of that Jeep right there. You see it? I like that. So the Red Max I use 90% of the time now. These I use the other. That's a 525 LS, by the way. This is my original LST from 2014. I know it because I broke that somehow years ago. I mean, that trimmer has, I don't know how many hours on it, and it's so strong still. The motherfucker won't die, bro. God, you gotta love these engines. This one's the least used because I just don't use it that much. And I have been waiting. I'm gonna get a Red Max, and there's a Husqvarna original head. See, it's still going through on this one. I am going to start using, I'm gonna buy a Husqvarna or Red Max battery. I haven't made my mind. It's the same company, but trimmer to start playing with them. All right, and here's the 2018, I think 2018 52-inch 18.5 horse Kawasaki 52 Skag SWZT. You've seen this in many videos. I recommend these mowers highly. Here's my big Bertha. This is my employee replacer. Since I can't find nobody to work for me, I went and bought, I've got another one of these, a 2019 or 2019 V-Ride 52. When I found out what Roy was leaving, I just went and bought this 61-inch 1000 V electronic fuel injection, 38.5 horsepower Kawasaki 61 Velocity Plus deck. And it's got the wonderful Green Guard electric chute. See that little switch? See the chute? It has the it's called Green Guard. I like that color. It's called the Green Guard. I highly recommend it. This thing has allowed me not to hire nobody. I'm serious. If it was not for this, if this mower breaks down, I'm effed. It will take me so long to do my properties. Now, I use my 52 in the city. That's what I'm going to use that red Ram for, is my city setup. So I want to put the 52, and I'm going to get another walk behind. You could call it overkill, but I sold my other walk behinds. Now I'm down to this one. I'm officially down to one walk behind, but I need it for several properties. Without a walk behind, I cannot do my job. So I'm gonna get another one, and I'm just gonna split it. I'm gonna put one on this trailer and one on a 16-foot Gator made trailer. That's all I know to do. I'm looking at Hustlers, I'm looking at Gravely's, I'm looking at X Marks, I'm looking at another one of these. I would be happy with this. Sometimes I want to play the different one, like Hustler at little, I don't know, I just want to play. I mean, it'd probably be let's be honest, I'll probably buy another Skag, but in my mind I want to try something different just to try it, because I did like that snapper I had, and I hated the pistol grip Skag I had. The mower was awesome, is the pistol grips hurt my hands. See, that's why I like that X Mark one, because of the handle, and then all these companies have one. So I don't know, I'll probably get these things right here. It's like the Cub Cadets got the one I kind of want, but it's got a 15 horsepower for 54-inch deck, when this is 18 and a half, 52. I don't want that. Anyway, I'm gonna put a blower rack. I might update these racks to Jungle Gym. With me, I'm carrying a Mark II 580 BTS and a handheld I've had for years, and the no spills. And this is a long bed truck, so I got more than enough room, even with that big toolbox. I'm going to peel these off. I'm taking this whole Chevrolet off. I didn't know about those tail lights, but I like them now. Anyway, so you're going to see us splitting my setups. I'm going to use this truck right here with the 16-foot Gator made. That's going to cost me more gas money, but I will save it when I'm doing my city with that smaller truck, because that red Ram gets around a lot better. This truck is just ridiculous for city. I know people use these big trucks all the time in cities, but I'm accustomed to, there's certain parking spots and stuff I get into that I had that black GMC, and that thing barely would get into it. This truck will not. This truck is bigger than that black GMC. So I just need to wrap this up, but this will be, do y'all need me? I don't need to make a video of the other stuff, because I've got everything. I've got Husqvarna pole saws, Echo backpack blower, Echo trimmers, steel stuff. My setup is, I got a lot. Y'all seen it over the years. I don't think there might be a couple things y'all haven't seen, but who cares? This is the main thing. That's all that matters. I have split my trucks up, like I said. I want to save gas. That's what I went to this 14-footer, but I really like the thought of separating these. Like this big mower right here only comes to Virginia. I don't use it in Tennessee at all. I use the 52 in the city. That's what I meant to say. The city gets the 52, because you know how small gates and stuff are. Here, I have to have that, because I do acres. This property right here is 3 acres I'm getting ready to do. And it's 9 o'clock in the morning. I need to shut my fat face and get to work so I can get done today. Because again, I'm solo, and I have the same workload. Actually, I have a higher workload than when I had Roy or anybody with me. So I'm busier and by myself. There's a couple people I think I'm going to ask to help me soon. I don't know. As long as I can still get it done. I mean, it's really crippling me. But if I pace I've noticed, instead of rushing real hard like I usually do, I've started to pace myself. And it's really helped me to calm down. I get too excited and exhaust myself. Now I'm like staying real steady paced, because as you can see, like, I should make videos on these hills right here. So it's just straight drop off. Used to we just use walk behinds, but now that I got that 61, it'll stick that hill. Should I do that hill? No, because the highway's right there. but I ain't gonna make it through the trees. You know, that'll stop me from dying in the highway. It's a drop off right there. Anyway, I didn't mean to talk so long, but if you're looking for a trimmer, Husqvarna Red Max, the best. Is it the best? Yeah, I don't know why, it just is. Just take my it's serious. Echo's great, still makes a good product. Get whatever is comfortable for you, but I like the low weight and the high power. That's why I use Red Max and Husqvarna, because I want that power plus real light. All right. And Skag, I love that 61. I love that walk behind. I'm very happy with Skag, by the way. No complaints. Well, I could always pick like stickers. You know, Skag sucks with their stickers, but other than that, you know, cosmetic crap, other than the build and stuff, shoot, man. And then even this Hero deck, back then it didn't have a name when this mower was made, but now they call these decks Heroes. This thing cuts just as good as the best any brand deck. So even their lower end deck they put on this, the Velocity deck's the highest end, they still outcuts everybody out. Even my awesome Turbo Force deck from Exmark, well, it said Toro on it, but Exmark, Toro bought Exmark, and that's the same deck with a bullnose. Yeah, it's amazing how good the Hero cuts. It really is. Big fan of it. That's why I'm scared to go to a different brand, because I'm so accustomed to the cut, and I can go really fast with either one of these and cut really good. So I don't know if all other brands, because they ain't many people don't use many brands around here except Husqvarna. I don't see none of that. I see one or two. It's mainly Skag or Exmark, Toro. You'll see a few Kubotas, but that's the clumpiest mower I've ever seen is Kubotas. If it makes you mad, I apologize, but I see clumps, everybody uses them. It's just not as good as cut. Whatever Chinese company's making those things, it's the same mower that Bobcat slaps a name on, and even some of them's got Bradley's names on them. So I'm gonna stick with what I know works, I think. I don't know, I bet Hustler does pretty good. I don't know. I've seen the Trim Star do pretty good, so I think I might test them out. There's no right dealer around me. I'd have to go to Asheville, North Carolina, and I'm not driving over the mountain. It's not that far, but I just don't want to. Well, it's far from where I'm at right now. I mean, where I live. All right, I'll catch you guys later. This video is way too long. Peace and chicken grease.